Just want to thank our fans. I mean, I think that's awesome. Close to 80,000 fans coming out this type of week. You know, a lot of people didn't know who was going to show up, but I think we, as coaches and team, we were not surprised to see that many people out there, and that's rare. That's rare this day and age in college football. So I want to start off thanking them for being here. Some of the positives, I'd say the balance. Something we always talk about, balance. I think we rushed for 309 and threw it for 286. So, you know, when we talk about being our best, we're a balanced team. And I'd say it definitely was a positive. I thought we were better on third down. I think we ended up 7 of 12. That was a big emphasis for the week. Thought at times our tempo was better. Really on some of those drives where we were running the ball, able to repeat some plays. And then, again, that's a third week in a row with some good explosive plays. I believe we had 10 explosive plays, runs over 12 or passes over 16. So that was a positive. That's been a big emphasis, obviously, from last week. Negatives, you know, first time all year we've had the turnovers. You know, really, you know, we were good through the first 2 games with no turnovers, and then we go down on the first drive, and you know, we had a good drive going. It was just drive killers. You know, we want to get 80 plays offensively. I think we ended up with maybe 77, and we had 3 turnovers. You know, so each of those turnovers cost you at least a minimum of 3 plays right there. And then, you know, I think there were also you know, some opportunities we had, you know, a few of those drives where we kind of stumped our toe. So I was proud of the way that we finished. You know, they went down and scored, and it was one of those situations, how are we going to respond? And it was good to see, really, there was a lot of backups in there as we went down there on that last drive to finish. So always want to finish strong, so that was a positive.
You update the status of Kelly Bryant?
Yeah, everything I heard just very quick, just was a chest bruise. I'm sure Coach Sweeney will talk a little bit more, but as of right now, we're told it's just a chest bruise, and we feel he's going to be okay.
Travis Etienne carried the load today.
Yeah, that's one thing we wanted to do is really challenge. We wanted to come out running the ball and really challenge Travis and those backs, and I felt like they responded. You know, it's great to see what Travis can do when he gets the ball in his hand. You know, he's one of those guys that can score anytime that he gets it. Felt like he ran hard. You know, they have a good scheme. They're trying to take away the run. They got a lot of guys in there, and I thought he did a good job, and also felt Feaster had a couple opportunities and made some plays there to help us.
It seemed like for a freshman, Justin does a really good job of running routes and finding ways to get over.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of those guys that just when he gets his opportunity, he makes the play. And I believe that was, if I'm correct, that was his 2nd catch that he's had here, and 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. So that's pretty good odds. That was awesome. He had 3 catches for over 100 yards. And, I mean, he's just really coming into his own, really challenged him this week and learning the playbook and understanding everything, not just a couple special, you know, things, but really understanding everything about his position. He really did a good job of that this week and was able to go out and play and make some good plays. That was good to see.
Do you feel like things maybe could have been a little – you were playing a lot of third-string offensive linemen, second-string. That, hey, we would have put up bigger numbers if we had left the first team out there, but we wanted to get guys experience?
To be honest, I felt like some of the backups did a better job when they were in there. They might have been a little bit more hungry. I don't know. But, you know, that was good to see. We wanted to challenge those guys. I mean, the game, you know, still a lot of things going on. And, I mean, we put that second group out there, really second and third group out there. And it was great to see those guys go execute. And, you know, the message to those guys is, hey, we're going to need you this year. It's a long year. You know, and guys get hurt. We're going to need you. There shouldn't be a drop-off, and I felt like those guys did a good job today when given their opportunity, so that was definitely a positive.
Yeah, the rush for 300 yards, you know, being that Coach Sweeney challenged everybody this week in the running game. Can you talk about that and what that means?
You know, that was definitely something that we talked about. I think last week we had some explosive plays in the passing game, but really for us, like I said, to be our best, we got to be balanced, got to be able to run it. And, you know, our goal going into the game was to have over 250 yards rushing. And so I thought that was great to get, you know, and it was right there in the 4th quarter. I looked up there one time and we were maybe around 216. So I knew we were getting close, and those guys went and got it done in the 4th quarter, and that's definitely something positive for us to build on.
Jim, do you think that the storm talk all week maybe affected the guys a little bit early on?
I don't. I mean, I'd like to think not. I think we had good practices. That's all I can go off of. I can't really, you know, judge whenever they leave us what they're thinking or looking on the internet and all that kind of stuff. But practice-wise, it was probably one of our better weeks of practice. Felt like the guys really were focused on us. You know, had a lot of things to get corrected from Texas A&M. Some of them we did get corrected, and some of them we still got some work to do. But I didn't really get a sense overall that there was a lot of distractions from the players. Coach Sweeney was, pretty confident to them that we were going to get an opportunity to play, and I think they would have been shocked if we didn't get that opportunity.
Trevor, Kelly went down. What did you guys tell Trevor? Did they pull him aside and say, it's your vote?
Yeah, I mean, there really wasn't a whole lot to say other than it's your series because he's been playing so much and he's got a lot of good experience, and that's a positive of playing two guys that from time to time you are going to have a guy getting banged up. And we're not having to bring a cold guy off the sideline, and it allows you a little bit more flexibility from time to time. But there wasn't any special talk or anything. It was really just, hey, Kelly's out right now. It's yours. You and Chase, go finish the game. That's the message.
Trevor looked really comfortable today. Maybe for the first, he looked as comfortable as we've seen him.
Yeah, I'm going back. I know he missed one throw to Renfro that I know he knows that he can make, and but I thought he did a good job. I mean, I think he's the one that threw that ball. It was a nice third down that we hit Ross. There's a lot of timing into that type of route and play, and he sat in there, made that throw, and like I said, I'm watching the wideouts every play and all the intricacies, so I don't get to watch those quarterbacks as well, but we're very confident in Trevor when he continues to do a good job, and he'll continue to get better just like Kelly every week.
A little disappointed until 4 tries down there on the goal line. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, we want to get it in there, quicker than we did. So that's definitely a challenge for us. I was glad that we got it in there on 4th down. That was probably the positive of it. Is same situation as last week. It'd been very disappointing if we wouldn't have got it in there, but obviously, first down right down there, I think we'd like to get it in there a little bit sooner, and that'll be stuff we'll go back and watch on video and find out, where the leakage was or why we didn't get it in there a little bit earlier. But that's definitely something that we'll build from.
Did it seem like 3 different tight ends might not be got tight